Hi everyone, it's Stephanie from Lumeria Star. Today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of a new deck that is not even released yet. This is the Zenned Out Journey Tarot by the company Zenned Out. So they had sent this to me for review. They sent me this sweet little card, You Are Pure Magic. I also got this magnet, You Deserve to Take Up Space in the World. So it's by the brand Zenned Out. I love that. This really pretty little clear quartz point, and also this beautiful cleansing bundle. I believe this is mugwort, and we've got some lavender and some dried flowers, which is just so gorgeous. So thank you so much for sending this to me. And it all came in this like linen pouch, but the actual deck, because this is just a review deck, the actual deck will come in a box with a guidebook. So right now we're just kind of like reviewing the artwork. So yeah, this is just an advanced copy, and when this does come out, it'll have a full box and guidebook. So we're just going to be looking at the images today. So first I want to take a look at the pretty backs. I love the colors and the moon phases. It's not gilded or anything. The cardstock it's a little thin, but it does feel like flexible, so I'm not too worried about that. So let's just dive right into the images. I really haven't looked through this yet, so this is kind of like a first impressions for me. So here we have the Fool, the Magician. So already I'm seeing some like skin tone and racial diversity, and also like body image diversity, body positive characters. So I'm liking that already. The High Priestess. So I'm seeing it's also very modern as well in their imagery. The Empress, it's beautiful. I like her pink hair. The Emperor, and we're also showing some older individuals as well, because sometimes I know a lot of decks can be very like youth oriented, so it's nice to see older people depicted in the tarot. Hierophant. The Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit. Oh, that's beautiful. I love her like ombre rainbow hair. It's beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. And I do again like how it's like we are show almost like the maiden mother crone, but I like how I'm seeing like older people depicted in this deck. Justice, the Hanged One. So also we're getting like some what am I trying to say? Like instead of like the Hanged Man, so we have kind of like a gender neutral title with the Hanged One instead of the Hanged Man or Hanged Woman. Death. And it's really pretty. You can see this like black, almost like ash or smoke, and she's kind of like rising up from that. Temperance. The Devil. I like how, you know, she's depicted as just like, you know, an everyday person, but like her shadow, she's got the devil horn. So it's almost like we all have, you know, a devil or devilish side to us. So I like that interpretation. The Tower. That's a really powerful image, especially with how it can feel. I like that. The Star. That's beautiful. Like that light and that hope comes from within. I really like that actually. The Moon. The Sun, beautiful. Judgment. And the World. Okay, so now we are going into our minors. This is the suit of cups. We have our ace of cups, 2. So these seem like slightly pippish, but you're still definitely getting the meaning, I think, at least like the RWS meaning. Yeah, see, like we're getting some of that RWS symbolism in here. 9 of Cups and 10. And then we are in our quartz for the cups. We have our Page, Knight, Queen, how beautiful she is with her long pink curly hair, and our King. Okay, so now we are in the wand suit. So again, slightly pippish, but again, if you know RWS, you can see the depiction and the symbolism in all of these. Like, they do make sense to me. Page of Wands. I also like to you know, the wands being fire, and it's like she's got this like orange, he or she, actually I'm not sure, but this person has like an orange crystal, which can kind of like unlock our sacral chakra, which is kind of like sacral slash solar plexus. Like, kind of, I like that. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Okay, so next we have our Pentacles. That's really pretty. I like that. And then our quartz, we have our Page, our Knight, our Queen, and our King. And then we have our suit of swords. Our Page, our Knight, our Queen, and our King. So yeah, I'm really liking the diversity in this deck. I'm gonna give this a shuffle. I like the diversity. I like the body positivity. Like, they're not super skinny characters. You know, their bodies are more like normal, which is really nice to see. And I also like how I saw some people in the deck that were also older. So we have like gray hair. I think that's really great. And I also liked how this deck feels modern. It's like modern and clean. All right, so let's give this, let's see how it riffles, shuffles on camera, which is always, I feel a little tricky, but let's see what we can do. That shuffles really nicely. So let's just like pull 3 cards and just see what comes up for us with this deck. So we have the 5 of Pentacles. Oops. We have, I don't read reversals, Judgment, and the Ten of Cups. Ooh, that's super interesting. Like with the two end cards here, like this is like feeling disappointment and loss and lack. And then the Ten of Cups is literally like fulfillment and having everything that you need. And then we've got Judgment in the middle. So it's like we get to decide almost how we look at our life. Like, are we looking at the lack in our lives, or are we looking at the abundance in our lives? I feel like that's the message I needed to hear today personally. So that's really beautiful. I also thought it would be fun to see what kind of deck I could pair with this. And when I saw the artwork with this deck in particular, I thought it might pair nicely with the Pure Magic Oracle. And I had used this deck like last month for like one card pulls on my stories, if you guys remember. So let's just see what comes up. I just feel like the artwork looks really nice together. So perhaps, and like this deck, the Pure Magic Oracle, they this is really about like magical tools that you can use in your life. So I'm wondering if I paired the two, like I could pull the message and then like whatever magical message to help like understand this card. So we have like the Ace of Cups here and Hecate's Path. Like that just looks really beautiful. The Emperor and Baraka. And that actually goes together too. The Emperor, Power, Strength, Force. Like that's super interesting. The Hierophant and Opening Circle. Those can also really relate. King of Cups and Belladonna Visions. Yeah, I feel like I'm digging these decks together. And I wonder too, like using maybe this deck as like a focal point and just like splitting the decks as like clarity, like how those would look. I just feel like the vibes are really going together. What do you think? Would you use these decks together? I'm kind of digging them. We'll do one more. So let's just pull another 3-card draw. This will be a message for the collective because I feel like that last message was definitely for me, just with how I'm feeling today and things that have been going on. So let's get a message for, let's get my mermaid in the right place. Let's get a message for the collective from the Zenned Out Journey Tarot. So we've got Death, 10 of Pentacles, and the Hanged One. So, you know, things in your life right now might be coming to an end, and it might feel kind of weird and it might feel sad. You know, a lot of bittersweet emotions come up with endings, but with endings we know come new beginnings, and clearly this is a new chapter of really abundant new beginnings for you with the 10 of Pentacles. And though it might be scary, like you might just need to surrender, like kind of throw the hands up in the air and say, okay, universe, take the wheel. Like I can't control everything. I'm surrendering to you. I'm surrendering to, you know, the divine power and divine timing. And also I'm going to choose to see things from another perspective. So I hope that message resonated for some of you all today. If you saw it and that message did, then universe was speaking to you, and you got the exact message you needed to hear today. So let me, oh my gosh, I can't even talk today. Let me know what you all think of this deck, the Zenned Out Journey Tarot, which will be coming out soon. This is just a review deck, so there'll be more, there'll be guidebook and everything. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and also let me know if this message resonated with you today. So I hope you all are doing well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.